Well, Happy New Year, everybody. This is Alan Bauer in Bay City, Michigan. And what did we do today? People always want to know, hey, what'd you do for New Year? Well, we didn't do anything exciting like go out and party or anything like that. I don't know, we've outgrown that years ago. But for those of you that did, good for you. What I did do today, Karen and I have been talking about this for a while. So tomorrow will be our 2 year CTFO anniversary. We joined up January 2nd, 2018. Today's New Year's Day, January 1st, 2020. I think it's going to be easier to write the 2020 this year. You know how you always go to write out dates on papers and things like that, or checks, and you're still writing last year's. I think 2020 is actually going to be pretty easy to remember for me. Um, so I always wonder too, like Foreigner, they sing that song Double Vision. Are they still going to have double vision if it's 2020? I know, bad joke, but it's the best I got. So anyway, what I did today was I formed an LLC with our company. And for those of you not familiar with that, that's a limited liability company. So CTFO, Karen and I both do the business together. So I'm on the account as a primary, Karen's on the account as a secondary, but we split everything 50-50 and we both work it. Even though you may see me on the camera a lot more than Karen, Karen does do a lot behind the scenes. Trust me on that. Without her, we wouldn't be where we are today. So it really is a 50-50 deal. So we've been talking about this, especially when it comes to tax season. So CTFO, when they send out the 1099s for the end of the year, they can only put that to one social security number or tax ID number. So right now, that has to go to one of us, and we can't, it's not like CTFO can split it. So what we are doing is what we probably should have done about a year ago, maybe a couple years ago, but better late than never. So we did form the LLC today, did the articles of incorporation and filed it with the state of Michigan. No, they're not open today, but you can do that part online. So we have that done. And so what's cool about this now, like right now, the way we've been getting our commissions, we log into the GPG and then we got to split it, so I'll take half and Karen takes half, and you can actually have up to two bank accounts here. So now that we have this LLC, what we're going to do is open up a LLC for the business. And all the CTFO commission now just goes straight into our business, into the LLC, into the bank. And from there, Karen and I can leave some money in there. We can file our taxes quarterly. It's just going to work out a lot better. And then the business will just cut us a check, and then everything that we're doing for expenses and everything, instead of spend, like me, I spend money on certain things, for the business, and Karen spends money, and then we got to reimburse each other for it. And it's just going to be a lot easier now. So we can have a couple debit cards with the business account. We'll each have one for the business account, and we use that only for the business, nothing personal. But what's really cool about that, say we have to buy, printer toner or something for the printer, or, paper, or we're going to buy some brochures, or we're going to pay for our trip to go out to the gala, wherever that's going to be this year. Anything business related, we can just use it right on that card. And Karen and I will both have one of those cards. So either one of us can use that. So we can store some money up in the business account now, treat it like a real business. I've been preaching that, but I'm finally doing it myself. So when we buy anything now, say if we buy a big bulk order, the business will buy that, and then Karen and I will actually buy from her own business, just like we're a customer. So instead of me ordering personal or her ordering personal, which we all did under our joint account together, now the business account will be there. So nothing you really have to worry about, when you first start out, but once you start having the money come in, it just makes life a lot easier to do that. And it's a good problem to have. I mean, the alternative would be not to make any money and not have to worry about forming an LLC. And what did it cost me? It cost me $50, which isn't bad. So I've already done a few of these in the past. I've owned businesses before and I've formed LLCs. But you can go to an attorney. Maybe you might pay Yeah, I see some of these things online too. You can kind of do some of them will do it for, 150, $300, something like that. But if you look at your state's requirements, it's pretty easy to do. So I just thought I'd let you know about that, and, just really treat your business like a business. And I think that's a problem. A lot of time we get these checks coming in, and, it's easy to just go out and blow it. But if you really treat it like a business and say, okay, the business owns this commission, not us. Now the business can pay us, but the business is also, we're going to keep money in there for the business. So Karen and I own the business 50-50. Everything's really still kind of the same, except it's a little more, I don't know, legitimate now, because everything goes through the business, running it like it is. So I just have to get with CTFO tomorrow and call them up and get the paper. What we actually do, we will actually sell our business to our LLC business. So our personal position, we will no longer own that. The LLC is going to own it. It's going to buy that business from us in the LLC. So we transfer it over there. But then Karen and I own the LLC. So a lot of cool benefits that come with that. Maybe someday we get to the point where we need to incorporate, file an S corporation or C corporation. But again, you don't really need to worry about all this at first, but it's things that'll come to you as you stay consistent in the business and work it and treat it like a real business. Do that with your business. If you buy one of the builder packs, at least get the silver. Silver opens you up to get all those business builder bonuses. And we've had some that have rolled up from people. We're telling people like, hey, you only need to buy it one time. If you buy a silver one, you get paid on all of them, the silver, gold, and platinum packages. But if you buy the platinum, you buy that one time and you're done, or you may want to buy it more. Like, it's really the cheapest way. Like for us to buy we can get a 16 pack of the Super 1000, which is our flagship product enriched with the CBDa and the 10x Pure. So instead of, the wholesale on that's $120 a bottle. But buying in that pack of 16, we actually get it way below wholesale and get it at $75 a bottle. So we can sell that to people locally. And what we will do too is, we want to run everything above ground here. And so we're going to, be filing sales tax if we file it locally and all that, so we pay the state of Michigan sales tax and be totally compliant on everything. And like I said, run it like a real business. And as we watch that business grow, what's going to be really cool, someday when hopefully we can leave it to somebody else, someday when we're get up there in age and the business is pulling in a ton of money and we're getting old and pass on, then I want that business to be able to go to our heirs. So just a little bit of legal stuff that we took care of today. I know it's not exciting like most people do on January 1st. And yes, I still do have my tree up. I'm not one to tear it down the day after Christmas. And we do actually celebrate two Christmases. So we celebrate the Western Christmas, which is December 25th. But then we also celebrate the Eastern Orthodox Christmas, which is January 7th. So we still have another Christmas coming up, which is pretty cool. I'm very lucky I get to celebrate too. And then the tree will probably come down after that, probably around the 10th of January or so. So one of the reasons we get the artificial, because we do have to keep it up so long because of the two Christmases. But it's very cool. Get to celebrate both the West and the East tradition. So just wanted to give you a little update on that. And again, Happy New Year. And looking forward to working with everybody and helping you be prosperous in 2020.